Are you frustrated with back pain and not sure what's helping and what's hurting?
Well, join us today as we reveal 7 of the most worst mistakes people make that actually make their back pain worse. Now, these are things that we've found out over the years working with patients in clinical experience. We're going to share them with you. And ready to go, Mike.
Yes.
First of all, we're going to cover what you can do with a pillow. And people are not using proper support or additional support for their back during a back pain flare up.
So, if you have a couch that is either worn out or very low in areas, oftentimes just using a little throw pillow in the worn out area can really help support that back. It keeps your pelvis and your low back in a better optimal position so you're not experiencing as much back pain. Now, if you're having back pain in a standard chair like this, a small pillow might not be enough. You can take a long pillow like that, place it vertically, and then you have support throughout your whole back. So give that a try, pick which works best for you, and it can help relieve some of the back pain you're experiencing.
That's right. And don't forget your vehicle. I have had extremely good success with using support on the back in your vehicle, particularly if you drive more than 20 minutes. The next one is doing the wrong stretch for the specific condition your back has. We're going to give 2 common examples. The first one is if you have a disc problem. The second one is going to be stenosis or spondylolisthesis, which I personally have both of those conditions.
Typically, when you flex your spine forward, if you have a herniated disc, this can make your problems be worse. You can do this in a long sitting position, a standing position. Am I stretching my hamstrings and my low back to a point? Yes. However, if you have a bulging disc, this is probably going to feel worse. So a good clue if a stretch is not right for you is you start doing the stretch or exercise and your back pain starts getting worse. Do not do it.
This is the long seated stretch, which essentially
Is the same thing.
does the same thing to the disc, so that's a problem. If we look at spondylolisthesis or stenosis, which with spondylolisthesis, stenosis often accompany each other, the stretches that you want to avoid are low back, lumbar extension. This is one way to extend or arch your back, not tolerated, typically makes it worse. This also, on the other hand, could be good for a disc problem. So they're almost the opposite. Actually, they are the opposite range of motion in regards to the low back. So doing this or stretching backwards like this, if you have spondylolisthesis or stenosis, is going to be a problem and get you worse.